Welcome. Welcome to day 8 of our 30 Sits in 30 Days Meditation for Recovery course as presented by the Wise Friends Network. Yeah, welcome to day 8. We're officially into week 2. Look at you go. Of doing 30 sits in 30 days and hopefully providing you the um, foundation of support you need to find and explore a Buddhist approach, a traditional Buddhist approach to meditation for recovery from addictions of all kind. So, thank you so much for your commitment. Uh, Thank you so much for your dedication to the practice. And and in today's meditation, we're going to expand the practice further. We're back on a heart practice today, and we're going to do a heart practice today of metta loving kindness as well as some compassion work. Um, because when metta loving kindness, the first of the Brahma Viharas, meets pain and suffering, it often transforms itself into compassion for ourselves and compassion for others. So, for today's meditation, we're going to do a metta practice, compassion practice, essentially a heart practice. And the phrases of today's practice are going to be from well known Buddhist practitioner and teacher Jack Kornfield, as found out of his book, The Wise Heart. I'll try to include a link in the description of this video as well. So it'll be approximately 10 minutes in length. There'll be one bell to signify the beginning and three to signify the end as we continue our 30 sits and 30 days meditation for recovery course. Thank you again for being here. If you haven't done so already, as usual, just find a comfortable seated posture with your back and spine erect and alert, but also relaxed and at ease. Not too tight, not too loose. As we bring an intention of, well, intentionality to the practice. And we're spending some time on ourselves and on our practice today. So let's take 2 deep breaths in, taking a deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, and deep breath out. And now we can allow our breathing to be natural and at ease. There's nothing special about taking 2 deep breaths, but many of us find it helpful to signal to our body and to our mind that it's time to be meditating. It's time to be present. It's time to be right here, right now. And using that physical anchor of a deep breath in and a deep breath out helps center us. Be like, oh yeah, there's a reason I'm doing this right now. Let's get in tune with my body for a moment. As we breathe in, ever mindfully, we're aware of breathing in. Breathing out, we're ever mindful of breathing out. And before beginning the heart practice, we'll just do a little bit of silent meditation to get you more comfortable and at ease with the concept of silent meditation, using your breath and body or the anchor of sound as a point of focus if you'd like. So far, we focus primarily on the breath and body, so we'll use those. And just focus on the physical sensations of breath and body, noting in on the inhalation, out on the exhalation if you'd like. And just be here right now, accepting everything as it is right now. And having taken some time to settle our minds and settle our bodies, settle our nervous system down a little bit, begin a formal heart practice for today. And these are words from Jack Kornfield, a well-known Buddhist practitioner and teacher, from his book The Wise Heart. And it's a practice and recovery of the compassionate replacement of painful thoughts and feelings. For those of us in recovery, it's a very pragmatic, very useful practice. So if you're in early recovery or early on your spiritual journey into a Buddhist practice, feel free to return to this practice whenever you need. Allowing sensations of the breath and body to fall by the wayside. Our mantra for the evening can be the following: silently repeating the following phrases to yourself. May I love myself just as I am. May I sense my worthiness and well-being. May I learn to trust this world. May I hold myself in compassion. May I meet the suffering and ignorance of others with a compassionate heart. If these phrases do not have any meaning for you or don't resonate with you, that's fine. In the beginning, much of the heart practices can feel forced or awkward or just unnatural at times for those of us in recovery. And that's okay. But if you continue these practices with diligence and with effort and persistence and determination, much like learning to ride a bicycle or play the piano, it will become more natural. It will become more at ease. It will be a natural, systematic retraining of our hearts and minds. It's a fundamental part of our Buddhist recovery process. May I love myself just as I am. May I sense my worthiness and well being. May I learn to trust this world. May I hold myself in compassion. May I meet the suffering and ignorance of others with a compassionate heart. Feel free to play with these phrases or any that speak to your heart center, your core being. What's most important is the intentionality of loving kindness, compassion behind the phrases. As we near the end of today's meditation, I encourage you to continue this practice on your own. Experiment with these phrases or others. And as we go through the 30 sits and 30 days, I encourage you to expand your own practice in this regard. There are many paths up the mountain. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and return to the present time experience.